MH Mobile Notary Services. Good morning, Saturday morning. Here we are. And my Wi-Fi is telling me we got an unstable whatnot. Y'all see I'm still trying to get it together. I wanted to pop on real quick before I got started with my day and stuff. I got a lot of people, new people following me. Thank you all, the new and the old, for following me. Thank you for liking all the videos, sharing them, and all of that. Thank you for going over to the YouTube channel and taking advantage of the replays of the lives and whatnot. That, I think, is going to be your best option if you are new to get your questions answered and whatnot, because you can do that at your own pace, whenever you have time. So anywho, we're just doing a question and answer real quick this morning. I just want to be on for maybe an hour and whatnot. So whatever questions you got, let's pop them in the chat area and let's see if we can get them answered today. Okay, so you can be up and on your way with this new biz and stuff. One thing, well, really two things real quick. Two things really quick. I posted a new video in the middle of the night last night. It's still, I think if you're just waking up or whatever, you probably haven't seen it. But I figured out a way where you guys could get the fee resource without having to email me to get it. So if you want it, it's over in the marketplace on my website. So that's what that video is about. It's showing you how you need to go to the link in my bio here in TikTok. You're going to click on my website link and then you're going to go to the marketplace. And I did move the marketplace to the top and whatnot. So you just click on the marketplace and it is the very first item that is there in the marketplace. So you just click on it and it should take you over to, it's a PDF file, so it should take you into the PDF, Adobe or whatever it is you're using, and you just print it or you just download it to your system and print it. So I was super excited about figuring out that I could put it somewhere without you guys having to ask me about it. Now, the second thing that I want to share with you guys really quick and whatnot, like I said, as you coming on, I see people are popping on and all. Just go ahead. Good morning. Good Saturday morning. I'm not liking this necklace. I'm going to change it out. Anyway, one of the other things that I really want to share with you guys is one of the things that I recommend that you do is, and I shared this over on the replays of the lives, you'll hear me talk about this, is that you want to be certified, you want to get educated. I give you resources for both of those. You want to set up shop, okay? And part of setting up your shop is setting your fees. You got to have some idea of how the game is played in this business if you want to make the good money. I was just I was talking to one of my mentors. Yeah, this hair is all in my face. I was talking to one of my mentors on yesterday because I had a company that she and I worked for, and she's getting business from them, but when they call me, I give them my fee and they don't call me back and whatnot. They won't accept my fee and whatnot. And so this is a company that is a lot of the other companies, title companies and whatnot, because there's got to be so much business that they have overflowed their work. They've overflowed. They've hired these people to, and they're a signing company. They have hired these people to get notaries for their work. Well, Thank you so very much. But what I did, I explained to her yesterday that this is what I normally get paid when I work directly from the company. I am willing to do this, and I'm going down. Okay, I'm trying to find a happy place with this signing company that I know that they're having to split the fee with me, from the title company. But baby, I'm not working for free. We're talking about loans. We're talking about mortgage loans here. Y'all getting paid big bucks, and y'all don't want to pay me, a decent amount of fee for me closing out your thing. And what my mentor and I we're saying is, what's happening is the new people are coming on board, and they think that working for $60, $75 is a good thing. Well, baby, let me tell you something. I was getting paid right here in Montgomery, Alabama as a substitute teacher for $70. And whatnot. So I'm like, no, I do $70, $75 for my little process server thing. And all I'm doing really is riding up to somebody's house and handing them off documents that is probably 10, 15 pages. So no, I'm not. We're talking about mortgage stuff. Y'all, I'm sorry. I'm venting. But this is what I'm trying to get you guys to see. Please, please, please do not sell yourself short. Just because you're not getting a call back from somebody, they're saying no to your fees. Y'all, don't sell yourself short like that. Really do not sell yourself short like that. So please, 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 do not do that. Do not do that. But this is what's going on in this industry. Is the new people is coming on board, and they are accepting these low fees that they are getting them. And her concern is, Cheryl, they running me out of business. They running me out of business. And I just told her, I said, you know what, baby, I know that it's happening, but me, the way I think about it is that, hey, this business, this industry, and that title company is not, God is not limited. He is not limited to that one title company to bless me. Okay, so I'm not losing no sleep about it. I'm not changing my fees. I'm not lowering it to the point where it makes no sense at all. Okay, it just, I'm not making any money. I'm not making any money. So if they don't ever call, and they've been calling me off and on throughout the year, and I guess they're trying to figure out, well, maybe she's going to give in to this $75 fee that we're offering her. No, I'm not the one. I'm not finna give in. You can just carry right along. You can carry right along. All right, so I see questions coming in. Thank y'all for making me stop venting. Good morning, everybody. But let me say this. This is what I'm trying to get you guys to see when I'm talking about fees. This is part of you setting up shop. You need to figure out how, what you're going to be willing to work for where you are making money. Because you got to think about, your toner, your paper, okay, your preparation time, okay, your travel time, and all of that. So anyway, like I said, the fee resource is over in the marketplace on my website. So, and I put up a video last night. It was like after midnight, my time, Central Time. So it went up in the middle of the night and stuff. And I have this one follower, and I DM'd her. Y'all, I don't know how she managed to be the first one, because I can see what y'all looking at. I can see what y'all looking at when y'all like whatever videos y'all like. Y'all know I can see that. Okay, so anyway, this girl, I don't know how she managed to be the first person to like all my videos every time. I don't know how she managed to do that. And here it is after 12 o'clock midnight, and she was the very first person to watched that video and love it. Okay, she clicked the heart. She loved it and whatnot. And I DM'd her to tell her, thank you so much. I don't know how you managed to do that, but thank you so much for your support. And to each and every one of you, I want to say that as well. Thank you for your support, because I know it can get a little crazy over here, y'all. Okay, so you're asking, I'm not gonna even try with these handles that y'all got, okay? I don't want to mess them up. How long does it take to be a notary? Want to pay classes for my child right after high school. Okay, so the cost of becoming a notary is different from state to state. So I can only tell you what happened to me. I'm in Alabama. I'm in Montgomery, Alabama. And from listening to the little person from the National Notary Association, when I called them about, I had to get my commission renewed this month. This is my 4-year anniversary, y'all. So I had to get my commission renewed. I did it yesterday. I did a little video on that and whatnot. They charged me for $24. You have to get your bond. That's the way they did it here in Alabama, and I'm thinking that's the way it is all across the United States. In order for you to be a notary, you have to be bonded. So getting your bond is part of becoming a notary, okay, and whatnot. So you have to get your bond. I'm trying to think the questions that they asked me. I don't know. But I went through the National Notary Association to get my bond. Okay. They mailed it to me after they, I paid my little money. And of course your bond goes for as long as your commission. And here in Alabama, our commission goes for 4 years. Okay. And so I had to get my bond. They mailed it to me, and then I took my bond down to the probate judge office. I had to fill out an application. They charged me $24. They did not swear me in. She told me that they was going to mail me my documents, and that's that little certificate that is signed and sealed by the probate judge. And it shows the expiration date of my commission. So all my little companies is waiting on me to upload that document showing that I am good to go for 4 years. But they did tell me that it'll probably take 2 weeks. And I've probably been riding around with my little bond for about that long. I told y'all I need to be part of Procrastination Anonymous, okay, because I got that going on. So anyway, I tend to wait till the last minute. But that's the little process there. So if you want to find out what it takes to become a notary, because you're talking about your child and whatnot, and for everyone else that is have joined, or those who are incognito watching me without clicking that that screen and whatnot, I got you, because I know I do that all the time with people too. So for those of you, this is what I do. I send everyone over to the National Notary Association, okay? The link for them is on my website. Again, go to the bio. Go to my bio, click on my website link. It'll pop up. It is now the second link. Okay, National Notary Association is now the second link. It used to be the first, but now it is the second link. You just click on it and boom, bam, you there. Okay, so I always send people over there because they are a one-stop shop. Okay, you can find out at a click of a button or a phone call to them, asking them, finding out what it takes for your state to be a notary public. Okay, and then if you're interested in going through their certification class, you can click on the button that says become a notary and become a signing agent. And you would then find, I'm looking for, my little thing. Y'all ain't going to be able to see it real good. But I cover all of this it's the replays of the lives where I had structure and whatnot covering all of this and stuff is over on my YouTube channel. So so that's what I'm telling you. So there's a screen. Well, I think over there I'm actually doing it on the computer. But this is their website. The farther you ain't gonna be able to see it. But when you get on the website, you got these tabs. One said become a notary. You're gonna tap it. The other one says become a signing agent. You're gonna click on that. There's a drop down button somewhere along. It's probably going to be over here where you click on it and you're going to find the drop down button. Is going to bring up all the states for the United States. You're going to find yours and click on it, and it's going to tell you how to become a notary or what's your options for becoming a loan signing agent. And what I mean by that is that they offer different packages. So find one that is within your budget. And I am thinking, okay, that the price, well, I know for a fact, the price is different from state to state. So what I paid in time past, because I don't have to, well, yeah, I think I did have to do that. They sending me some stuff. It's part of my renewal of my bond. And when I think I'm getting new stamps, I want to say I'm getting some kind of book. I don't know what it is, but I know for a fact I think I'm getting 2 stamps and whatnot. But anywho, you can go on their site and you can find out, at a click of the button, what it will cost. And if you don't have that or you don't feel like being bothered with it, just give them a call. Okay, the number is on the website right up here. Okay. So just give them a call. I love them because they will answer your questions about becoming a loan signing agent through them, becoming a notary public, and whatnot, what your state requires, even if you're not a member. So I would advise you to do that. Okay. So let's see, how many hours are the classes total you need to take? Okay, again, with the National Notary Association, the test over there is open book and it is self-paced. So take, for instance, if you decide, and so therefore it's up to you how long it's going to take, okay? But if you remember, I did my certification 4 years ago. I do not have to redo that. They told me this go round I had some, because now that I'm talking to you guys, I'm trying to find out as much information as possible. But one of the things that they told me was every year I do have the option to retake the test, and there is a benefit. I got my fan on, y'all, but it's spinning. I don't need you spinning. I need you right here. Yeah. Okay, good. All right. So they told me every year, and I'll be able to do that when I go to renew my background. When I go to renew my background in November, they told me that then I will have the option of the classes and whatnot. And the benefit of taking the classes is something with my profile on the loansigningagent.com. That's their little database where title companies and lenders or signing companies can come and find notaries to do to close out their loans within your state and whatnot. So he said that because I haven't been taking the tests every year, even though I'm over there is something that is not on my profile that would benefit me. I think that'll push me up higher or something, which is probably why I haven't been getting people saying that they found me through signingagent.com. Okay, so this year I am definitely going to do that. It doesn't take a lot of time to do. Like I said, it's free. No, it's not free. It's it's self-paced and it's open book. It's self-paced and it's open book. So take for instance, if you were trying to do your test on your lunch break and you ran out of time, just close it out. And when you get the opportunity to go back to it, then you can pick it up. And if I'm not mistaken, it'll pick up right from there. And another thing, I didn't ask him this, but you guys can call in that and talk to him and whatnot. But another thing that I think is true, okay, did y'all hear me? That I think is true is that if you don't pass it the first time, I believe you can retake it without paying another fee to do it. Okay, so but if you guys can call them and find that out. It might be on the website somewhere. If I get a moment, I'll find out. Okay, and stuff. So there you go about the National Notary Association. The other thing is y'all know I've been advertising this book. Okay, the book that I am advertising, it says Notary Signing Agent Certification Study Guide. Okay, but the one that I am advertising is more than the study guide. Okay, they give you the study guide for free. You have access to the study guide while you are taking the test because it's open book. But this book is more than the study guide. The study guide in this book, let me see if I can show y'all. Okay, is chapter 1. Chapter 1. Probably chapter 2. Yeah, so there is 3 chapters in this book. Chapter 1 and 2 is the information for the study guide. The rest of it is information that is going to help you when you get certified and get on your way. There's a section in this book. I did a video on it, and I'm gonna tell you, it's close to over 8,000 views on that thing. And I was like, I am so glad that I finally figured out. It's the video that says, let's take a look inside the study guide. That's the video, okay? Because what I'm trying to get you guys to see is that this is the book that includes the study guide and more, okay? This book is helping you beyond the test. One of the things that I want you guys to understand is that it tells you how to conduct a closing, okay? So it gives you like it tells you you're going to meet it says 5 steps to conducting the assignment. Meeting the borrower. It gives you some key points about meeting the borrower, what you need to keep in mind, preparing the signing space when you get to the table. Okay, when you get there, they're going to tell you, hey, we're going to do it. Sometimes I walk into people's house and they want to do it in the living room. There ain't no hard surface or anything. Just politely tell them, hey, we're going to need a hard surface because you got a lot of documents to sign. Okay, sometimes they'll bring out these little, y'all know the little, what do you call those things? The little stand, the little table stands. You know, where you can have them, everybody have one while you watching, you know what I'm talking about. Sometimes they'll bring out that because that's all they have and whatnot. Some people are not going to have a dining room or a kitchen table or whatever, but you need to try to get them to understand, hey, you're going to need a hard surface and whatnot. I carry a big clipboard. I carry a clipboard, and when the pandemic first came in, I used to carry a table. I used to carry a table because we was doing a lot of closings outside, okay? And at one point, I was getting ready to load in my car a chair. a pull-out chair for me, because there was one time I got to somebody's house and they were sitting down, but they didn't have no chair for me. Now, y'all know I had to be real cute and polite and say, okay, do y'all have another chair? You know, and I had to make sure my face was on point and not looking crazy like, for real? You ain't got no chair? You ain't gonna give me no chair? So anyway, so they give you that, and performing the notarizations and whatnot. This is a good resource book. This is why I keep pushing it. The other little thing that they have in here that's going to benefit you, one of the areas they're going to test you on is the code of conduct. It's in this book and whatnot. They're going to give you that when you're testing. In your testing area online, when you go through them, it's going to be part of that PDF file that they are going to give you, because they're going to test you on the code of conduct, okay, and whatnot. But it is in here. The other little section that I like is loan documents at a glance. And you see how small in this book is paper book. You can fold it up. It's not thick. It's not heavy. But it's giving you like an overview of some of the documents, the critical documents that you are going to need to know about. So this is like really good information to have with you at the closing, or that you can carry around with you to study, okay, and whatnot. The other little section is, what do they call this? Sample documents. Sample documents. And what I like about this is that it has like little post-it notes and whatnot, pointing out stuff that you need to know about those documents. So this is why it's in my marketplace, guys. And I want to say I moved it. It's number 2 in the marketplace. The first thing you're going to see now is the fee resorts, and then you'll see this book, and then you'll see the other book and some other stuff. The journals that you see me advertising in my videos and whatnot. The printer that you see in my car and whatnot. The one in my house I'm leasing. And I don't know how long I'm going to do that, because I don't like it. I do not like it. It's a Lexmark, and I'm going to tell you, I do not like it. I love my brothers. And they kept telling me, oh, Lexmarks is better than brothers. Nothing is better than brothers. I'm sorry. So, no. And whatnot. So, anyway, the printer is there. And listen, while we're talking about printers, or I should say, while I'm talking about printers, if you cannot afford to get a printer, you're going to need a laser printer. Please know that. You're going to need a laser printer. That's highly recommended in this industry for what we do. It's a laser printer. But if you cannot afford to get the one with dual tray, just get one with one tray and use legal paper. Just use legal paper, okay? I mean, if you want to change it out, legal letterhead, I don't know why you want to do that. I'm just telling you that it is okay. It's authorized to print all the documents on legal paper, okay? I got to go get some today. I get my legal paper from Office Depot, and I always try to find me a coupon before I go in there, even though I'm on the awards thing and stuff, because that case, I buy it by the case, and normally it costs me about $70-some for a case of legal paper. I get my letter size paper from Sam's, because Sam's, I can get a case, the same case that Office Depot is selling over there for $40-some, $30-some. I can get it over at Sam's for $20-some. So that's what I do. I ain't no fool. I go where it's cheaper. All right. So let's see. Yeah. So it is self-paced. Okay. My daughter, justice for. Okay. I told y'all I ain't finna. You know who I'm talking to. Welcome. Okay. My daughter has found hanging and. Oh my goodness. Okay. I'm sorry. All right. Ooh, I'm so sorry. I am so sorry. All right, prayers for you and your daughter and your family. I am so sorry. Okay. In South Carolina, no bond is required it was $25 plus 10 to the clerk. Okay, but let me tell you this. If you are going to be in this business, go over to, let me just put it this way. Go over to the National Notary Association, click on, let's see. Yeah, click on the link for Become a Notary and see what they says. Because I know here in Alabama, one of the credentials, okay, and I really don't want to even say that, but one of the credentials that they always ask me for is, and I keep my credentials on my phone, okay? They always ask me for my notary association, my notary certificate, my bond, my they don't ask me for my certificate of being trained. I haven't had anybody ask me for that, but they do ask me for my E&O insurance and my background screening. And then they always want you to fill out a W-9 when you are being hired to work as an independent contractor with these companies. Okay, so I don't know. I would research that a little bit further. If you're planning on marketing your business through any of the databases where they go looking for people to do this business. So that would be my recommendation for you. Okay. All right. We didn't have to have a bond in South Carolina. My commission expires in 10 years. Whoa, 10 years. That's sweet. That's sweet. Okay. All right. Thank you guys for following me. Thank you for all the love. You are so welcome. Thank you. Y'all, I'm sitting up here. I'm not illiterate. I'm not. I'm just yeah. I haven't had my tea. I haven't had my meds or anything. So y'all, my brain is still trying to wake up. Okay, because I'm sitting there looking, I'm like, what's she saying? And then it says, wow, you're amazing. I don't know what I thought that said. I really don't. But did y'all see me continue to try to figure out? Anyway, all right. Thanks for taking the time. Thank you for taking the time to be over here with me. I can silly this morning. Loan signing agent is different than notary. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. It is. Loan signing agent is different than notary. Okay. Let me tell you. Okay. Let me tell you. Let me get my mind together. Let me tell you. Okay. Loan signing agent is a position. It's a job position with the mortgage industry. How about that? Okay. And because it's a job position within the mortgage industry, it requires you to be a notary public. I think I did that pretty good. So just imagine yourself answering an ad with a company to work as their mobile loan signing agent. That would be you. You're responding to that company, to that ad, okay? And one of the requirements it would say is that you must be a commissioned notary public within your state. So two different things. So now what is happening is you're being hired as a loan signing agent to close out loans for these different companies, title companies, lenders, signing companies, okay? And the requirement for you to do that, one of the requirements is that you must be commissioned as a notary public within your state. So, notary public, yes, you can be a notary public and you are closing out loans, because I work as, that's my little side gig. I work as a hired notary public answering calls from people within my community that need documents signed or notarized at the hospital, the nursing home. I've been to the jail. I've been out on Maxwell Force Base to the prison more times than I would like. But anywho, I've been out there. I have one of the big things that happened. My wig, y'all. I'm sorry. Y'all know I'm trying to look cute on camera. Anyway, one of the big things that happened with us here in Alabama last year was they have the probate office made the when people get married, they have to have a marriage certificate that is notarized. Okay, so I do a lot of those. I've gone to people's weddings and whatnot. I haven't married anybody. I haven't acted as the person that is marrying, formally. Okay, and whatnot. But I've been to people's houses where it's just them, and they decide, hey, they woke up that morning and say, hey, we want to get married. We don't want to live together like this no more. We want to get married and whatnot. So I go to their house. I watch them sign their documents, the marriage certificate, and I notarize it. Okay, and then they take that document wherever down to vital records, I want to say, and whatnot. I don't know for sure. I always tell them, hey, I just know my part and whatnot. They take it down there and they put it on record. Okay, but when I put my stamp on that, that's their marriage date. Okay, I had somebody call me, I think last year after June 10th. And they was like, yeah, we wanted to get married on June 10th. It was like the day after. We wanted to get married on June 10th and we couldn't find nobody. I was here. You didn't call me. Can you backdate it? No, you can't never backdate anything. Okay, you can't we don't do the backdating thing and whatnot. So I said, no, ma'am, I am not backdating it for yesterday because I was available, and that is a no. So anywho, I do that. I am a hired notary public. That is my side gig. But over here, I am a loan signing agent, and that requires me to be a notary public. And guess what? The people that you're going to be in contact with, they ain't going to know you as the loan signing agent. That's just your job title with these companies. These little people, they're going to be like, oh, the notary is coming in. And that's how I introduce myself when I call them to confirm their appointment. I say, hey, my name is Cheryl Henderson. I have been assigned to you to close out your refi loan or whatever it is they're doing. I am the notary that has been asked to close your loan. And they go, yeah, okay. Because you say notary public, notary signing agent. Y'all, they ain't going to have a clue what you're talking about. They're not. So anyway, that was the long answer, the long answer to to your question. So yes, ma'am, it is. It's two different things, y'all. It's two different things. Okay? All right. Loan signing agent, yes, it is. Okay, so I did. What company did you use for your... I went through the National Notary. Welcome. I've already covered that, but for you, I'll do it again. I went through the National Notary Association. Over here on this channel, that's who I send everybody to, because this company, listen guys, this company has been around since 1957. I believe they were the very first ones that put together the loan signing agent course. Okay, when they decided that they was going to utilize notaries to do this, they had to put together a course, and I believe this company was the one that did it. Okay, so they have researched what it takes for you to become a notary, because that's step one. Okay, what it takes for you to be a notary within your state. They have done that for all the United States. Okay, it's online. All right, and they have put together the packages and whatnot. They have companies that they partner with to give you need for your bond, for your background screening, for your E&O, and that's who I went through from day one, because when I was searching, trying to figure out how do I get started, 4 years ago, that's who I was told to go through, and that's what I've been doing since 2017. Whenever I have to renew anything, I always go back to them, let them handle it, and boom, bam, it's done. I ain't got to search around for nobody trying to price match. I just go through them and be done with it. Okay, but that's who I went through for my certification. Thank you. Okay, so she's saying that it could take 30 minutes. I don't think I really don't think it took me long. It will, y'all. Okay, I'm not stupid or anything, but you seen how I was processing that sentence, that question and whatnot. It might have took me maybe longer than 30 minutes, but it didn't take all day. You're so welcome. They won't sell what, baby? They won't sell what? Quarterly encounters. It is not required in our state. Okay, if it's not required, they know that it's not required and they won't ask you for it. Okay. I have 1 minute. Woo! Okay. All right. I'm going to tell y'all, I work for two of the best, two of the most well-known title company. Work directly from them. You must be a loan signing agent for 2 years to work for them. And guess what? They don't ask you for the minimum. It's $25K. Okay, it's $25K. I had $100K, but when I called them about my bond, I told them, I said, can I change that? I just got it in April. Okay, and I paid for it for 4 years for $100K. And I asked him, I said, can I reduce that? Because I don't think I really need that much. And they was like, yeah, sure. You can reduce it. And we just refund you the balance, the difference, and whatnot. So that's what I did because, listen, I have learned that if they don't ask me for more, I'm not buying more. Okay? And just like I told this gentleman that called me earlier this week. He's here in Montgomery, Alabama and whatnot, and he's looking for a mentor and whatever. And he's looking for work. And what I told him, I said, listen, if you don't have to pay, because he was talking about, he's already been through NNA for his certification. Okay, so why do you want to spend extra money going to pay somebody else for more training when I'm sending you over to Notary Stars, where it's free and available to you through YouTube 24 hours a day? You can use that money for marketing your business. Okay, you're gonna need marketing money. That's why a lot of people don't want to pay for marketing, which you're gonna need. Okay, you're gonna need that and whatnot if you want to be seen. If you want people to know that you're out there and stuff, you are going to need to market your business. Don't be paying over and over and over. This is just my recommendation. Y'all can do what y'all want to do with your money, okay? But I ain't about that life, okay? And whatnot. Don't be paying over and over for some training when you can go to YouTube University to someone who has been credible, okay? These people know him. He's gotten his name out there. A lot of these databases that we put our information on, they'll ask you, have you been through Notary Stars for your training? Because he has gotten notice that, hey, he is training and he's doing a darn good job of it, okay? And that training is available to you for free. Pay for your certification. You're going to have to do that. But any other training beyond that, you don't need to be doing that. Y'all need to be, from that point forward, y'all need to be getting your name out there. You need to be trying to booming up business. And a lot of the good ways for people to notice you, you're going to have to pay for advertisement. So find free continuing education training and whatnot, which my recommendation, I highly recommend, because I've sat through you know, years ago, I've sat through, and I feel like I need to go over there and sit again sometime. And whatnot, through his course, through not his course, because he do have a paid course, but I'm sending y'all to his YouTube channel. You click on playlist, and the refi package is gonna come up where the refinance, the seller's package, the purchase package is gonna come up where he is walking you guys through those documents of those packages. And once y'all know that, hey, you are set for life. You are set for life. Okay? Don't be that. It's just my recommendation. I'm sorry, I'm getting loud. You see how passionate I am about this? I'm so sorry. All right, let's move on. Okay. Okay, well, congratulations. You are so welcome. She said, oh, got it. Thank you. Good morning, beautiful yourself. What are some good business to market yourself, if you don't mind? I share that information with you. It's over there on the, I give you guys, there's a video that I did giving you guys name of companies that you can sign up with to get started and whatnot. I know this has got bad. Okay, that's my sister. To get started. Now listen, these companies that I'm telling you about, oh, I know here in Montgomery, Alabama, like Solidify, I did a couple of these. I did spotlights. I'm doing spotlights of those same companies now. I did Solidify and Timmy's this week. Okay, and I made the mistake of, because you guys probably thought it was the same one. But it was two different companies that I gave you information about those two companies in a video this week. I want to say it was Thursday and Friday. I did that. And so what I decided now that what I'm going to do, first I'm going to change the color of the paper so y'all know that it's a different company. Okay. And then I am only going to do it maybe once a week. Or every other day to put some space in between it and whatnot, because I was trying to do it like a little series and whatnot, but I noticed that poor little Timmy's didn't get as much notice as Solidify did, and I'm thinking it's because I used the same color of paper. I chose yellow because I said company in the spotlight. So that didn't go well with poor little Timmy's. So anyway, so the short answer to you, there is a video, and plus I cover it in my on my structured teaching that's over on YouTube. The replays of the lives that I did structured. Okay, so okay, let's see what else is happening. What is the name of it? Is the same name of my handle here, my company's name. And if you go to the bio, all you got to do is click the little YouTube icon. It'll pop you right on over there. Or if you click on my website link, there's an icon for it at the top of the page. Thank y'all for the love. Okay. So, yeah, so that's a quick way, but it is the same name. I try to be consistent across my across the social media platforms. Okay. Yes, it's Notary Stars, STARS. Yeah, and there's a link for that on my website. It's number 3 now. Okay, on my website. So if you don't want to search for it, just click the link in my bio, which is the link to my website. It'll pop up and you'll see Notary Stars. Just click on it and boom, bam, you are over there. I got you. Okay. You are so welcome. All right. I didn't even, okay. Yeah. Okay. Oh, you was talking about the Notary Stars. Yes, it's on my website. Okay. Yeah. And it's in the bio. Yeah. All right. So yeah, so that is the reason why you guys are hear me. You guys are hear me. Y'all, you see, I'm not liking this necklace. You guys are hear me talk about setting your fees. you are going to need to know what your fees are, because let me give you a scenario of what's going to happen, okay? They're going to send you an email blast or a text blast, or maybe somebody going to call you. And this is what, somebody's going to call you. Like these little people called me last night and said, hey, we got a closing opportunity for you. They told me it was a signing company and whatnot. And they told me the date and the time. So y'all know I live by my phone, and you're going to be living by it too. So, you know, as she was talking, and the moment she said who she was, I went immediately to my calendar. And then she told me what date it was. And, you know, we're already in October. So I had it in my face. Okay. So she told me what date. I clicked on the date, looked to see what my availability was while she was yet talking, you know, and she told me the date. She told me the time. And she told me that, you know, this is a little selling point, is that, hey, you know, it's only X amount of pages and it pays this amount, you know, and whatnot. So what they're going to ask you next is, what is your fee? What is your fee? Okay. Because they know, one, you are an independent contractor. It's like going to a store. It's like you calling up a plumber. Okay, it's like you calling up an you know, the little company to come out and see, you know, about a little electrical problem, yeah, and whatnot. And so they're gonna, the first thing, you know, what's your fee? What's your fee? They are hiring you. They're telling you how much they pay and whatnot. You can accept that, or you can negotiate the price with them. But how are you going to do that if you don't have a clue as to what you should, how you should set your fees? Okay, so, and I believe this is why a lot of these newbies are just accepting those lower fees, because they like, okay, yeah, I'm available. Okay. And listen, when I first got started, that's what I was doing, because I didn't know any better. But I'm trying to get you guys beyond that, so that, you know, you need to know that you do not have to accept what they are offering you. Okay. And sometimes, you know, I try not to get sassy. I do. I try real hard not to be sassy and whatnot, and try to be professional and whatnot. But sometimes, you know, if I haven't had my meds and they haven't taken effect, I might be a little sassy. So, you know, sometimes they'll call me and they go, hey, this is what we normally pay in your area. And I go, well, this is what I normally get paid in my area. So, anywho, yeah, y'all know I like to laugh and have fun. So, but this is why I'm trying to get you guys to think. And the other reason, and this is another reason why I want you guys, I highly recommend that you guys join the Facebook group. Find you a Facebook group of people that is doing this business. And I talk about that, okay, and the structure and whatnot. I talk about that you guys should be joining. I recommend 3 different Facebook groups. So head over there, learn about that. But this is one of the reasons that I recommend that you do that, is because the more you see, the more you hear about what people are making and what people are making, okay, on these closings, you are going to build your confidence. You are going to educate yourself. You're going to be knowledgeable, and you're going to realize, hey, what am I doing? Because I promise you, once you calculate in your toner, your paper, your preparation time, the time that it's going to take for you to travel, I don't care if it's around the street, down the corner, okay, that's time, that's gas, okay, wear and tear on your car, and whatnot. And then the time that you're going to be there to do the closing, the time for you to come back. Okay, well, no, we ain't done yet. We done closed it. Now we got to travel to either FedEx or UPS to drop it off, or some of these little companies now want y'all to do scan backs on all of their documents. And you want to know why? It's because the new people are not going over to YouTube University or somewhere finding out how to do their job, to get a better understanding on how to fill those documents out. Okay, that's why I'm sending y'all over there to Notary Stars. Please go over there and find out how to do these documents, where you need to sign, how they need to sign, where they need to initial, what it is, and whatnot, so that you can be highly educated. And that's free training over there. That's giving you more in-depth training than you would get from NNA. They're just giving you enough to get you certified and to get you started. So going over to Notary Stars, even right now while you're waiting, because it's not, you ain't got to have your, there ain't nobody going to ask you for your certification when you go over there. It's YouTube. It's on YouTube. It's free. It's available to you 24 hours a day and whatnot. So, you know, so now they're asking for people, everybody, to scan these documents back. The ones who are like myself, well, I don't do it all the time, but 99% of the time, my documents are 100 error free. Okay, but we're being penalized. We're being penalized because these newbies are coming in and they're making so many errors, and they're costing the company money. So what they've decided that, hey, we're going to have you scan those documents back. So now you got to go back home, scan the entire package back, wait for them to give you approval to drop them, because they're going to look through that package, okay? Now, Solidify, they told me, and they was like, no, go ahead and drop it. I knew that, but I thought maybe they had changed the game and whatnot. But a lot of the companies going to say, hey, wait for us to approve it before you drop it, because they want to make sure you done did everything that you're supposed to do. The signers have signed and initialed the way that they're supposed to do it and whatnot. You put your stamp where it needs to go and water. They trying to make sure that while you still have that package in your possession, that we fix anything that is wrong. Because if it get to title and something is wrong, especially on that mortgage and that note, it's going to cost them money to fix it. Okay? So now you got to go back home and you got to scan this thing. And then you got to wait. And then you got to go to FedEx and what and whatnot. Look at how much time you are giving one closing, and you just want $60, and you just want $75. $90 is not the best, but for the newbies coming in, more than likely that's what you're going to have to settle for. But it's better than 75. It's better than 60. I don't settle for 85. I'm not going that low. I am not. Okay? I am not. But this is what y'all need to think about, okay, when they are shooting these things, because I'm going to tell you what happened to me. I was taking those low fees when I first came in, and that's why y'all hear me saying that the first 2 years I did a lot of crying. I'm trying to save y'all some heartache. You got to know your worth. You got to know your worth. They are taking advantage of the fact that you don't know your worth. So whereas you thinking, yeah, $70, $60 for 1 hour, baby, you see how much time you just, when you really think about it, when you stop and think about it, the process that you're dealing with just that one closing. That's more than 1 hour. I'm sorry. That's more than 1 hour. That's more than 1 hour. Y'all, don't do it. Please don't do it. For the sake of the industry. For the sake of your fellow loan signing agents, notary signing agents, hire, whatever y'all want to call it. For our sake, the ones that's been doing this forever. Y'all, please don't do that. Don't do that. And what I was encouraging my mentor, we encourage each other and whatnot. I told her, I said, listen, this is what I'm thinking is going to happen. These little newbies that is taking these low fees right now and whatnot, they're going to eventually get frustrated, and they're going to just find them something else to do, because they're going to find out that, hey, I'm not making any money off of this like this. This is not worth it. That's because you don't know your worth, and you just taking whatever they say. You don't even know that you can negotiate. You haven't stuck it out long enough to know that there are companies that's going to pay you your worth. So as much as I would love to work with that company, I'm not finna go that low. They can keep passing me by. I'm not, because I have companies that pay me $175 right here in this area. $175. I get paid $200. I get paid $250 right here. They call me. Okay, I've been working with them for quite a bit. They call me. And there are some that, hey, my first time working with them, I know my worth, and I'm not finna do that. And I know how to justify why I'm not finna do that, why my fees is the way that it is, okay? Because I'm just not, by no means. I done went through 2 years of what. I don't have to do that. I didn't come over here to work minimum. That's minimum wage in this industry. Think about it. That's minimum wage. That's $60, $75, $80. That's minimum wage over here in this industry. You can't live off of that. You ain't gonna be able to thrive like that. You just not. You're just not going to be able to do it. Okay? So don't be afraid to let them pass right on by you. That right on by you, because there is so much work out here, and there's so many other companies. You just keep putting your name out there. That's what you need to do, and that's what she and I keep telling each other. Hey, now we got to go back to the drawing board. When we see that business is just trickling in, not to our satisfaction, because everybody's goals are different. Okay, when we see that it's not trickling in like we wanted to trickle, then that's a good sign for us to do more advertisement. We need to go out there and find new companies to say, hey, I'm available, and da-da-da-da-da, I'm over here in Alabama, Montgomery, Alabama. Hit me up if you need me, and what, okay, and whatnot. Me, I'm pretty satisfied where I am, so I'm not, I got enough business and my side gigs, okay? My side, what I'm not making in my loan signing industry, my loan signing business, my side gigs, y'all, is really keeping me, okay, and whatnot. I'm telling you, sometime in the morning, I be like, golly, I know these little people are getting married. My little process server people, I got this one company, y'all, I'm talking about every day. I know, first thing in the morning, they going to start emailing me documents to drop off, okay, and that's real quick, fast money, and I'm like, okay, boom, 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 and that it's not big money like this is, but those little dollars add up, and before I know it, I've been so busy with them, I've been trying to invoice them for last week work, okay, well, the week before, because we getting ready to go into, so I got 2 weeks of work that I've got to invoice them, and I have got to make time this weekend to get it done before Monday. Because Monday, as a matter of fact, they've already sent me documents that I got to drop off for Monday. So anyway, if you're going to be doing this full time, you're going to need some other little side gigs, because this thing right here, it can go, and as much as new notaries are coming in and they are really working for peanuts, for pennies, and stuff, y'all gonna need something else, okay? But that doesn't mean that you need to throw the baby out with the bathwater. Okay, because there's still good companies out there that know they can't get that thing closed unless a notary close it out for them, and they know your worth. They gonna call you and say, hey, we paid $200 for this. We paid $250 right here in your area. You ain't got to travel a long distance to get that money. Now, when I first started out, that was my strategy. I was driving distances and able to make the big dollars, because one of the companies, they told me, they said, hey, we can use you, but we got enough notaries in your area. So if you can help us out with the surrounding counties, that'll be good. And I said, oh, okay. Well, for me to do that, I increased my fee because now I'm traveling. And that's how I made my money, okay? And I was real busy because I was willing to travel the distance, okay? I was willing to travel the distance. So anyway, this is what I'm trying to get y'all to see. Y'all need to get educated on setting your fees and learn how to negotiate that stuff. Well, y'all ain't working for peanuts. Please don't do the industry a favor. Please don't work for peanuts, okay? Because the more you guys come and y'all do that, I'm strolling trying to see if anybody said anything since then. The more y'all do that, hey Q Love, the more you guys do that, you guys are just reducing the value of who we are and what we do. Okay, that's what you're doing. You're putting, versus us being in a high retail store, you are making us goodwill. You're making us yard sale. Okay, you're making us low like that. Okay, you're lowering the value of what we're doing, And no, these title companies, if y'all have ever bought a home and y'all look at how much these title companies make, just when you start getting your closing, take time and look at that settlement statement and look at the closing disclosure and see all these fees that the title company is charging them. These title companies are making big money on real estate. And why they want us, the most important part, okay, of this, to only make pennies, is beyond me. And for you guys to fall for that, it's beyond me too. Double, okay? You heard it right here at CMH Mobile Notary Service, where I'm coming live from Montgomery, Alabama on August 2nd, 2021. Hey, y'all. I love you. Okay? All right. Let's see what's going on. Let me go back up where I dropped off. Let's see. Yep, I said that. Do you recommend any resource? Okay, that's where I went off on. Okay, weddings, religious exemption. Exactly. And another thing is, too, I get a lot of calls from people who are needing their passports and their, the foreigners, where they need their documents. That's what sent me on that one series where I was talking about the different stamps. If you're working as a hired notary and whatnot, where you have to certify that the copy is a true copy of the original document and whatnot. So I get a lot of those phone calls. Once you do one, they spread your name around in their community, and boom, bam, you got business out of the yang and whatnot. So I get a lot of those. And when I first started getting, I didn't know what to do. I had no idea what to do. And they started educating me on what happened in the past and stuff. And of course, I got to educating myself so I would know and stuff. So there you go. Okay. All right. What's the worst mistake that we can make signing? Okay. Thank you. In this business, as a loan signing agent, okay, there is a thing that's called critical documents. Okay. The deed, the mortgage, and the mortgage is that's two of the critical documents, okay? Please don't make no errors on that, okay? Some of those mortgage, it's known as mortgage here in Alabama. In some states, it's known as deed of trust. Same document, okay? Please pay attention, because those documents have to be recorded. That loan cannot, when they say critical documents, and y'all, for real, listen to me. Y'all need to know what those critical documents are. They go over it with you. It is going to be part of your test, and it's in this book, okay, and whatnot. So you got to know what critical documents are, because look, guys, these little title people, when they want you to go back for signatures and whatnot, first of all, if it's not a critical document, that means critical documents, they cannot fund that closing without this document, okay? I had a company try to send me back to get signatures on a document. It was their privacy statement. It was a privacy statement. That is not a critical document. It's not. They could have just sent that over, emailed it to them, had them sign it, and send them the label, put it in the mail. Like, you know, I had to tell these other people, you got to know. If you don't know, they're going to take advantage of you. Okay? So there are critical documents. The deed, the note, okay? They cannot close that thing. They cannot fund it if you make errors on that. Okay? Now, in the mass majority of the notes, I have only ran across Louisiana that has ever had me to notarize a note. So you guys need to be paying attention to that note. You might have to notarize it. Here in Alabama, and I have not experienced that with any other state outside. There might be others, but I have not experienced it with any other state other than Louisiana. And because I skipped over it, because that was what I was used to, I had to go back and get it done and whatnot. But that was a lesson learned. You know, you make errors, it's a lesson learned. Just take it as that, a lesson learned, okay, and whatnot. So these are critical documents. Please make sure that they are signing their names properly, that they are initialing. There are some mortgage and some of the notes and the mortgage documents. It depends on who prepares those documents. Some of them, they will come to you where they have to initial every page of both the note and the mortgage. Some of the packages will come where you don't have to do that with the note, but you have to do it with the mortgage. Okay, you're initialing every page. They have to initial every page but the signature page. And there are some that even make you initial and sign the signature page. So those are things that you really need to pay attention to. With this new application that they just came out with this year. When it first came out, I know I made a lot of errors. I'm like, I was telling my mentor, I was like, girl, where's I don't get it. What in the world? What is all that? Because we went from a 4-page document. That thing can, if you got 2 signers, that thing can be 19 to 20 pages. Okay? But normally, this is what you have to do. I haven't seen anywhere else. It's one of my little companies that I did something with. They said, you still missed the signature. I'm like, you lying. You lying. And so it was complicated for me and a whole lot of us when it first came out because it was new. Okay? But now I got the same pack. If it's 2 signers, then both of them need to initial, okay, on a document, and then they have to sign it on one page or separate page. The one I did the other day, they had it like it was 2 separate applications. So there was the one spouse had to initial and then sign on their separate page, and then the other one did the same thing. And that's the first time I've seen it done like that. But just know, if there's two, then they both have to initial if it's a joint application, and then they both have to sign either on separate or on the same page, which is normally section 6. So I got that down pat. But it took me a minute. But they'll make a big issue out of it. Okay. And then there are other documents, some of the people have not changed over to the new application. Don't know how they're getting away with it. But because I thought there was an expiration date for everybody to be using the new one. But anyway, but on the old one, some of them, they would have the signers initial. So you guys, when you're looking at these documents, you need to really glance as you're preparing the document. You need to be glancing, trying to see what they need to do on each one of those documents, so you'll know. Okay. Other than that, I don't think, just making sure that they're signing properly, that they're initialing where they need to initial, and you are signing properly and stamping. Okay, and stamping everywhere that you need to stamp, okay, and whatnot. You're good. You're good. So just like I tell everybody, please slow down and read. If it's gonna take you longer at the closing table at the beginning, so be it. You ain't got to announce to them that you're new. You just want to make sure that everything is done correctly before you leave the closing table. Take the time and go back through those documents, okay? Because, guys, let me tell you something. It's simple stuff that you would think, well, I told them to do that. How did they mess this up? They do. They mess up especially when it comes to that mortgage document, and you tell them to initial. They still need to put those in there. If you've been signing your full name all along, then your initials have got to be your first initial, middle initial, last initial. They'll get on that mortgage document, y'all, and just do their first initial and their last initial. Please pay attention. And these are educated people, but they're not listening, or they just want to do what they want to do. Okay, you need to look and see what they are doing. Did they hear you? How do you know if they heard you? By what they did. So take a look at that document before you just put it down, because you're thinking, well, I told them, and you did, but they did it wrong still. They still did it wrong, y'all, and whatnot. So that's a habit that you're going to have to get into when you hand them a document and you know that there's a possibility that they might do it wrong, like the notice to right to cancel. Oh, baby. Okay. This is what I tend to do with that notice to right to cancel. There is 2 places that they could sign, but there's only one place they should put their signature. And if they put their name in both of those spots, those people normally will migrate to the first signature that says, I wish to cancel. That's not where they need to sign. But they would do it. So what I tend to do, I take a Post-it note on that document. If they got their name, pre-printed in both places, I would take a Post-it note and cover up this one, so they won't do that. Okay, that's what I do. Because I don't know why they don't hear you. I just don't. I don't know why they. But even if they do mess up on a document, even though we hate that we got to print those documents twice, if they mess up on a document, just pull that copy from out of their copy that you're going to leave with them. Just swap it out and let them redo it. Just redo it. Okay? That's one of the benefits of having to print 2 copies. You're going to execute one and you're going to leave one with them. Guess what? This just after all these years, y'all, this light bulb just came on in my mind and whatnot. Guess what? The title company, the lender, they gonna give them a copy of the signed documents. That copy that you giving them is really for your benefit in case somebody messes up. Because what is that gonna do? They can't do anything with those unsigned copies. They can't. That mortgage, that note is no good in that package that you leaving with them. You just leaving them a copy of everything that they signed, but it's not executed. We're only executing 1 copy. Okay? So that copy is primarily for you. In case you mess up or they mess up, just swap out that document with the one that you're going to leave with them, because they are going to get a signed copy. That's what they need. That's what they really need, is a signed copy of everything that they signed. Ain't that something? But anywho, yeah, so that's the big thing. Please slow down and whatnot. And like I said, go over there to YouTube, Notary Stars, and sit with that guy and get to know those documents and the process and whatnot and stuff. So, all right. Yeah, but those are common mistakes. And you know what? I just did a closing with somebody, and they have a list. Some of the companies, when you start doing that in the documents, it will come with a list of common mistakes. Okay? So, I might have to pull that out and make that available to you guys. But you're going to start getting all this stuff when you start doing these documents. Yeah. But that's going to be, hello, everyone coming in. That's a good thing. That's a good thing. She said that she's with pen and paper taking notes. Yes, ma'am. Yeah. So anyway, but that's going to be the thing, is to get to know those documents. And listen, once you get to know, and this is another benefit of you being exposed to these big documents, because they're throwing everything in there, including, not but the kitchen sink, including the kitchen sink and whatnot. And that's exposing you to these documents that, you know, that they deal with, that the title companies, you know, so you'll be familiar with them. You're going to hate it, but just use it as education and whatnot. Just, you still in training. Just use it, because I promise you, once you have done this, you know, a handful of time, you're going to realize these documents are redundant. They are. And then you're going to know, like the back of your hand, like I'm sitting up here without a book telling you, well, you're going to know what documents is supposed to be in the package, what documents is supposed to be, you got to notarize, which ones they need to initial, which ones they don't, which ones, you know, and whatnot. You'll be able to pop this stuff off the top of your head. Like I went to that one closing, this guy got to asking me stuff. I was able to answer him and go right to the document that carries that information even before we started the closing, because I know I've done this so much. I know the answer to those questions. Y'all don't just be doing stuff by rote and not learning anything. Pay attention. Gain knowledge as you are doing this. Every closing. I'm just the type of person that I give myself I do an analysis on my own self. You know, when I get out of a closing, you know, what could I have done better? Could I, you know, was I talking too much? That's not possible. Yeah, was I talking too much and whatnot, you know, and whatnot and stuff. And that's how I tend to make a lot of errors, because I get to talking while, you know, we're carrying on. I'm thinking that I can talk and do this and whatnot, and boom, bam. Next thing I know, you didn't put your stamp. I get an email from the client. You didn't put your stamp on the mortgage document. Not me. I know I didn't. Yeah, I was talking too much and whatnot. So I have to catch myself and I have to say, hey y'all, let's focus on the on getting the document signed, and then we can talk about, you know, you can tell me where you got that beautiful lamp from. Oh, that's so nice, and these rugs, and I can get a tour of the house after we sign the documents if I have time and whatnot. I did that one closing earlier this week where it was 400 pages. That's with me printing 2 copies, okay? That was the total count with me printing 2 documents, okay? 2 copies of their document. And I was waiting on them that morning to give me to approve my fee increase, because I told them, I said, whoa. And it was already bad enough that I would agree to do this anyway, but this is one of my normal people, and they send me a lot of business, so yeah, I normally do it for that low fee and whatnot. But whoa, I ain't never had you do this to me and whatnot, and I didn't know it until late that evening. So they was already at home dreaming about the next day and whatnot. But I sent them a detailed email. I said, because you formatted these documents on letter size paper, your package is 100 and X amount, almost 200 pages for one document. It comes to a grand total of 300 and blah, 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 blah. I know I cannot do this. You can either increase my fee. Here it is, what I'm asking for, or you can reassign it. I'm okay either way and whatnot. But they approved it. Anyway, I got over there and they had this dog. Well, I ain't had time to be petting on no dog. And what? Normally I pet on the dog because they, they want to sniff you and whatnot. I don't like that for real. But whatever and stuff and stuff. So the dog is trying to sniff me and whatnot. But I'm already late. And I know we got all these documents we got to go through. So, I kept telling myself, yeah, I know you want me to pet on you, but I'll get to you. I acknowledge you, before I leave. Well, before I left, I got a phone call and I had to go. So I'm like, wow, hey, thank you. Talk to you later. Nice meeting y'all. And I forgot to pet the dog, y'all. Believe it or not, I did feel bad. I felt bad that I didn't get a chance to pet the dog. Because I told him I was going to pet him. But I didn't. Oh, well. So, yeah. So, that's your thing. Please just slow down. Every time you hand them a document and they hand it back to you, look at it. Y'all need to be doing it. I need to be doing it too. But with y'all being new, y'all please look at it to make sure that they did what you needed them to do on that document. And then put it face down. Okay, and go on to the next document. Okay, normally what I do, I hand them a document, they'll sign it. I'm getting the other document. I don't have no flags and whatnot. I don't do that anymore. I did start doing so. No. I'm not, downplaying the flag thing, tapping everywhere. Y'all gonna need to do that when y'all first get started. But now that I'm familiar with the documents, I don't flag nothing. I do flag where they need to initial and sign on that new application so I won't miss it. I do that. And the other thing that I flag is the Patriot Act, because I normally like to document my IDs when I first get there. So I'm doing my journal documenting IDs before I start the closing. Somebody suggested that I do that at the end, and I think I might switch and do it at the end. But I do the journal documentation, and then I do the Patriot Act. I get every document, because some of them, they want you to document 5-10 times, y'all, and whatnot. So I flag all those documents where I got to document their IDs and whatnot. And so I get that out of the way, first and whatnot. So those are the only things that I flag nowadays. But when I first started, I flagged. I had pink for the females and blue for the males, and yellow was for me and whatnot. But guess what? You can't send those documents back with those flags. So before you scan, before you put them in the mail, you got to take those flags off. Okay. So, but if you need to do that in the beginning, please do that. If that's going to help you make sure that you do what you need to do and those documents are processed error-free, please do what you need to do to get that goal accomplished. Okay, because that is your goal, is to process those documents error free. Okay, so do whatever you need to do. Okay, so all right, let's see. Personally, a notary, how do I get into loan signing? I refer everyone over to the National Notary Association and whatnot. And also, if you head over to my YouTube channel, I go through how do you get started, and I cover a lot of things, and it's in more of a structure, you know, boom, bam, boom, bam, boom, bam. So please head over there, subscribe, hit the notification button, so whenever I throw anything over there, you'll know, and whatnot. So yeah, I know, right? Good morning, Miss Brown. All right, y'all. Okay, so I think I done. I think I see everything. All right, I told y'all I was only going to be here for an hour, and I think I've gone way over my hour. So, like I said, for a more structured, please head over to my YouTube channel. You can sit there, like she said, with your pen and paper and take notes and whatnot. And you're good to go. I was thinking about putting a little presentation where it can be available to you guys as well, but I don't think I'm gonna do that. You know, you guys are y'all adults. Y'all got this. Y'all got this. I ain't got to hand hold you and feed you every little thing. Okay. You know, you need to get your research skills and learn how to do stuff. You are running, believe it or not, whether you have a business name or no. You are an independent contractor. You are a one-man shop. Okay? That's what you are. You are running your business. You are a business owner. Okay? And whatnot. So you got to handle it. You got to be knowledgeable. You got to learn about it and whatnot. So I'm trying to give y'all good resources for doing that. But you know, I also want you guys to be able to stand, you ladies and gents, y'all, let's go south, y'all. I want y'all to, you know, be able to be independent, to be self-sufficient, to be, you know, strong, and to, you know, be able to, you know the path, and, you know where to go when you need questions answered without having to call someone all the time, and you know, or emailing somebody. And I don't have a problem with you emailing me your questions and whatnot, but you know, I don't want you to stay there. I don't want you to stay. I never thought, first of all, I never thought I would, because I don't like people. I'm sorry, I don't, you know. I just want to be home. I want to be here in the quietness, you know, doing my thing, sipping on my tea that has gotten cold now, and whatnot, and stuff. I never wanted to mentor anybody. I just wanted to do my own thing. Don't invite me to no meet and greet, no meet up, you know, and whatnot. I just, no, you know, I just, no. I never thought I would be doing what I'm doing right now. No. So, but I'm still safe. Y'all ain't like up on me. No, for real. I'm okay with people and stuff. I love to laugh and have fun, but the mass majority of the time, I just enjoy being by myself. I have no problems being right here by myself and just laughing at the little TikTok that my guy sent me a TikTok, and I've been stuck ever since. I didn't know anything about TikTok until he did that this year. Thank you for the roses. He did that this year, and now he teases me. He's like, okay, he's like, love, you can send me TikToks on Sunday, but just know I'm not gonna look at them. Saturday, Sunday, I don't do TikToks, okay? And whatnot. We ain't doing TikToks. You know, you can send them though, but I'm not gonna look at them on Saturday and Sunday. And stuff. But TikTok, y'all, I can really just shut down my TV right now, because if I'm not on TikTok, I'm on YouTube listening to some crime true crime story or whatnot. I don't know why I love those things, but anyway, yeah. So, but I never thought that I would do this, and guess what? You guys are going to be doing the same thing. Yeah, you guys are going to, at some point, you know, people are going to see what you do, or you're going to tell them what you do, and they're going to want to do it. And you're going to have to point them into the right path and whatnot. So that's my thing. I just really want you guys to do it, to be blessed through it. It might take you a little bit, especially with all these new people coming in to taking these low fees and whatnot. But I believe it can happen for you nevertheless. Okay. All right. So let's go enjoy our Saturday. I got some little work I got to do, a couple of appointments and what. So I got to get out of here and stuff. So Notary, I appreciate you guys. Let me see real quick. I seen somebody. Thank you guys for 16.8K followers. You did that. Thank you. Mwah, mwah, mwah. Wait a minute. Let me see. Hold on. Let me see. Oh, here's some. For you. I love you. Thank you. I love you. I love each and every one of you guys. Okay? I appreciate you. All right. Go have a good day. And I'll see you in the next live, which I'll probably pop on tomorrow morning and whatnot. Well, not tomorrow morning. Sunday, I normally do it later in the day. And whatnot, get people who are going to church, you know, they can go to church and have dinner, have fun with their family. Of course, we're in football season and whatnot. So I'm going to try to pop on later in the day tomorrow. So anyway, enjoy your weekend. Bye-bye.